I still can't believe she just died. Right there in the car. So now we have to make her disappear forever. They'll start looking for her soon enough, but they won't have a clue. We can't be here all night, though, so keep shoveling. It's time you thought about yourself, Snake.
But Snake looked down at his blistering hands, his gloves forgotten back at the frat house.
This shovel we stole is crap. It's got no heft, even for cutting into this soft earth. Look, we lucked out even to find shovels and a tarp in that barn without any lights coming on in the house. If you break that crap shovel, Snake, you'll have to use your hands. I'm not doing this all by myself. We're in this together. Don't you ever forget that.
They dug in silence again, shoveling up dirt, throwing it over the side of the grave. Snake stopped.
I think after she'd given us all the sex we wanted and we cut her loose, I would have called her later. Gotten together with her, maybe. Gamed with her. Who knows? Fact is, you screwed up. Let her see you putting something in her drink and you had to kill her.
So Snake wouldn't let it go. Of course Snake blamed him. It was par for the course. Blame on top of his nonstop whining. Dante wanted to hit him so hard his own crap shovel broke, and bury the two of them together. He forced himself to be patient as he said matter-of-factly,
I gave her the same amount I always use. Who knew she'd figure it out? Don't you blame me, not my fault.
He paused a moment, studied his friend's face. Time for mending fences, a touch of sympathy.
I'm sorry, Snake, you liked her. Sure, you wanted to spread her out and have at it, but what happened wasn't anybody's fault.
He bumped his fist against Snake's shoulder.
Hey, I guess we can only give this one a projected score, right? On spec? Hey, what's this?
Dante leaned down, picked up a shiny piece of metal, raised it.
It looks like a really old belt buckle.
Snake, distracted, studied the buckle.
I'll bet it goes way back. Maybe one of the Revolutionary soldiers' belts from the camp at Valley Forge. There's writing. Maybe a name on the back of the buckle. I can't see well enough to make it out. Look, here are some buttons, too.
Dante shrugged, slipped the buckle and the two buttons into his jeans pocket. Snake froze.
Did you hear that? Someone's out there, maybe a hunter, or a couple of kids making out. They'll see us, call the cops.
Dante didn't spare him a look, just kept digging, heaving shovelfuls over the side. He swept sweat out of his eyes.
Sure. A hunter in a park at midnight. If it's kids making out, believe me, they're not going to be paying any attention to us. Come on, Snake. I know you have bad ears, but there's nothing out there to worry about. We were really careful when we carried her in. There's no one around. But we don't want to be here this close to Godwin or that freaking fraternity house any longer than we have to be. Another foot should do it. We've got about 4 feet. Yes, another foot should keep the animals from smelling her, digging her up.
Smelling her? Animals digging her up? Snake looked over at Aelith's tarp-covered body, felt bile rise in his throat. She'd been so beautiful, so alive.
Really? I know she'd have gone for me if I'd asked. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to troll with you anymore.
Patience. Patience. Dante said,
She was pretty drunk, so she might have agreed to sex, but she wouldn't have gone for both of us at the same time. Not without some help from my girl juice. Yes, I agree with you. I hate it as much as you do.
He shrugged.
It's a real pity, but what's done is done.
Like Snake, he looked over at her body. The pity was she hadn't waited to die until he'd enjoyed her.
Anyway, we don't have to think about anything now except finishing this up. After you've thought it over, except it was a tragic accident, I think you'll change your mind about going trolling again. You have too much fun with the girls.
Dante stopped digging a few minutes later.
Deep enough. No reason to get any dirtier.
He threw his shovel out of the hole, and Snake followed suit. Dante cupped his hands under Snake's foot, took his weight, and heaved him out of the grave. Snake looked down at his friend, always in charge since they were boys, always deciding what they were going to do and how they were going to do it. Until tonight, his girl juice had worked like magic. They'd always used condoms, cleaned the girl up, and gotten her clothes back on before they left her in her car or her apartment. Did any of the girls they'd had ever even suspect what had happened?